Why everyone secretly hates you. Machiavelli. Have you ever felt it? That subtle resentment, the quiet shift in tone, the sudden coldness, even when you've done nothing but try to please. Friendship that hides competition, affection that curdles the moment you assert yourself. The truth is simple. People hate what they cannot control. They hate the mirror that reflects their inadequacy, their envy, their fear. And when you stop playing the role they wrote for you, they see themselves, maybe for the first time, and they hate you for it. Most people live enslaved to approval. They edit their words, they shrink their ambition, they betray themselves just to be liked. They bow to unspoken rules. Don't be too different. Don't be too direct. Don't disturb the comfort of others with your clarity. And in return, they get acceptance, not respect, not love, just tolerance. But if you refuse this bargain, you become dangerous, because you remind them of their chains, and nothing breeds hatred faster than freedom. Niccolo Machiavelli wrote, "Men forget the death of their father more easily than the loss of their inheritance." Understand this. People may forgive cruelty, but they will never forgive you exposing their dependence on you. When you withdraw compliance, when you say no without guilt, when you refuse to bend to flattery or shame, you rip away their mask. You reveal the contract they never admitted, that your silence was convenience, your submission, their control. And when you break that contract, they call it betrayal. So they accuse. They call you arrogant when you set a boundary, cold when you refuse to explain, selfish when you finally choose yourself. But none of these are true judgments. They are strategies. Tools meant to herd you back into compliance, because guilt is the leash of the weak. And if you fear their hatred, you will tighten the collar yourself. But if you endure it, if you hold your ground, their hatred reveals what it truly is. Confession, a mirror of their dependence. Notice the pattern. Watch closely who drifts away the moment you stop overextending yourself, who becomes thin at the edges of your life when you refuse to be everyone's constant resource. Listen to who turns into a rumor monger the instant you say no, who turns ordinary facts into exaggerated complaints to enlist an audience against you. Observe how quickly gratitude is replaced by entitlement. The kindness you once offered is suddenly owed, and the warmth you showed is remembered only in the context of what it returned to them. These are not accidents of temperament or temporary lapses. They are the predictable behaviors of people confronting the loss of power. They never loved you for who you are. They loved what you provided: access, convenience, and an available heart. And when that access is closed, when the tap that fed their comfort runs dry, they do not grieve, they panic. Their agitation is not a sign that you have been cruel. It is evidence that you are no longer usable. This is why silence is power, because silence does something words cannot. It forces them to hear themselves. Your absence becomes a spotlight on their dependence. It makes the ledger of give and take visible. When you stop explaining, their assumptions are exposed. When you stop smoothing things over, their reliance on your labor becomes undeniable. Refusal is not emptiness. It is a mirror that reflects every instance of one-sided expectation. For those who thrived on your compliance, that mirror is intolerable. They will name your restraint cruelty. They will brand your boundaries as distance. They will accuse you of being cold, punitive, unreasonable. That chorus is not proof of your failure. It is proof of discomfort being weaponized. Their anger reveals only that your availability is no longer theirs to command. You are labeled dangerous because you have become autonomous. You are condemned because you are no longer a resource they can drain without consequence. The world teaches a neat equation. Harmony equals goodness, and being liked equals worth. It sells the lie that conflict is always failure, and that being agreeable is the safest currency. But harmony without respect is not harmony at all. It is submission disguised in pleasant tones. Peace, purchased by betraying yourself, is nothing but another form of bondage. You stand at a choice. Seek the easy route of being liked by as many as possible, or take the costly path toward earning respect. One path asks little of you and offers temporary comfort. The other demands sacrifice, candor, and courage, but leaves you sovereign. Machiavelli did not promise adoration or unanimous approval. He promised survival and influence. That kind of respect is not inexpensive. It costs you popularity, excuses, and the illusions of universal belonging, but it frees you from the quiet tyranny of others' expectations. Respect alters the rules of engagement. It makes people treat you as an independent actor rather than a convenient backdrop. So expect hatred. Expect loud accusations and private slanders. Expect doors that once opened for you to close without ceremony. Let them. Those closures are the price of reframing your life on your terms. In the bargain of losing their approval, you gain clarity and a sharper sense of self. You find strength in limits. Your words become fewer, but they land with precision. Your generosity becomes rarer, but truer. Your appearances become infrequent, but inevitably command attention. This is the essence of real power. To stand unbent and unapologetic, to accept the cost of being disliked when being liked would mean being diminished. When you stop explaining, you are not being cruel. You are reclaiming sovereignty. And that is the threat to those who profited from your pliancy, your freedom from their ownership.